Hello learners, myself Dr. Shipra Avasti, Assistant Librarian, Jawaharlal Nehru University, New Delhi. I will talk about Current Awareness Service CAS, which is a kind of reference service. Introduction. Dissemination of information that will keep its users well informed and up to date in their fields of basic interest as well as in related subjects is called Current Awareness Service. It is a system of getting knowledge on recent development and especially those developments which relate to the special interest of the individual. Current awareness type of services are provided to keep users abreast of current developments in their respective field of interest. This involves scanning newly available documents in print as well in non-print form, selecting items relevant to the needs of individual or group of users, recording and disseminating them to the users on regular basis. Current Awareness Service CAS is an ongoing service that enables one to monitor new information on regular basis. Current awareness type of services meets the current information needs of the users. CAS involves a knowledge of new theoretical ideas and hypotheses, new problems to be solved, new methods and techniques for solving old and new problems, new circumstances affecting what people do and how they may do it. S.R. Ranganathan defines CAS as documentation periodical listing of the documents appearing during the period covered and without being selected to suit the requirements of a particular reader or of a specific topic under investigation. It endeavors to keep the clientele informed promptly of all the nascent thought created in their fields of work and related fields. B.C. Vickery defines CAS is more frequently and more adequately met by circulation than by retrieval. Current journals, newly received book and report, abstract bulletins and the like being fed to and scanned by users. CAS is a device for alerting specialists towards latest developments and new publications acquired by the library's information center. Characteristics of Current Awareness Service. The purpose of this service is to alert the user about recent developments in his area of interest as early as possible. Since time is the major factor in the preparation of this type of publication, it generally contains list of journal, articles, book titles, etc. with no annotations or abstracts. The presentation of items of information is such that it facilitates scanning. It has newspaper type approach, hence the entire list is meant for scanning. The service is not confined to a very specific narrow subject area but covers a broad area in a particular subject discipline. Since the list is not meant for permanent use, therefore, no attempt is made to do extensive indexing, etc. Aims and purposes of CAS. To raise the awareness among the scientists or users with latest developments in their subject fields, to keep the patrons well informed and up to date knowledge of latest development in their fields of research, to cater the current need of the users. Types of services. Types of services offered under this category are accession list or current awareness list or documentation bulletin. Next, title announcement service, contents by journal service. Next, selective dissemination of information. Next, research in progress bulletin. Next, newspaper clipping service. Accession list or current awareness list or documentation bulletin. These types of current awareness services are most commonly offered by libraries. Accession list basically covers latest books acquired by the library. Apart from displaying the latest publication in the library, accession list is brought out regularly, fortnightly or monthly, to inform the users about the latest additions to the library. In documentation bulletin or current awareness list, primary journals and other sources of current information received in the library are scanned. Bibliographical details of journal articles and other items of interest are noted down, classified or grouped under broad or narrow subject headings and circulated to the users at periodic intervals. Title announcement service or contents by journal service. In a research environment, there is constant need to note new research findings that would stimulate or contradict or point towards more productive direction of research for the researchers. New research results are published in primary research periodicals, in dissertations and presented in the conferences, etc. Primary research periodical is the most preferred medium used by the researchers to communicate their research findings and keep themselves abreast of the latest developments in their area of research. Researchers therefore look forward to access latest published journals in their area of interest. To meet these information needs, of researchers, current awareness type of service is provided by the library, documentation center or commercial publishers. In title announcement service, articles of required journals are selected and arranged under broad subject headings or classified with full bibliographical details and disseminated to the users periodically as print publication or e-publication. This helps the user to know what latest has been published in his subject area of interest. Another type of CAS is Contents by Journal Service or Table of Contents (TOC) service. Contents pages of latest journals in broad subject area like chemical sciences, physical sciences, life sciences, etc. are arranged journal-wise and disseminated to the users as a regular service. Primary research journals are a predominant medium for communicating new information. This type of service helps the users to know of the recent articles published in their journals of interest. Another reason behind offering contents by journal service is the fact that users tend to value certain journals very high and look forward to browsing through issues of these journals as soon as they are published. The contents page service enables them to know the titles of articles published in their journals of interest. This type of CAS service is quickest and cheapest to be produced by the library. This involves photocopying of the table of contents of latest journals received in the library, duplicating them and circulating to the researchers weekly, fortnightly or monthly as required. Disadvantages of CAS. Contents by journal service has certain disadvantages. In this service, user generally browses contents pages of journals of his interest only. So, he misses out other articles which may be useful to him but are present in other journals. This is not the case with title announcement service, where articles of same subject from different journals are brought together under a common subject heading or classification scheme. User has to scan the entire list to find articles which may be useful to him, as the service is based on broad subject area. Since this type of service is based on only titles of the articles without an annotation or an abstract, it is at times difficult to determine the relevance of the article. Factors influencing on CAS. Current approach. It is important for every user to keep himself known with the current literature or the latest development of the subject. Next, continuous need. CAS is very much required where there is a continuous need for current affairs and developments by the user. More continuous need, more current awareness service. Direct demand. For many issues, the user may not be immediately interested, but some of the references may be demanded by him at any moment. For such needs, some of the references are recorded in his diary or personal file kept with the library or user, so that when the need arises, they may be supplied with latest developments. Steps in current awareness service. The steps in the provision of CAS are given below. Review or scan documents. Sometimes bibliographical records of documents immediately upon receipt. Select information and record individual documents pertinent to the program of the individuals or groups of the organization being served. This may be done by comparing the documents information with the needs of users being served. Send notification to the users about items or information of interest to them. Conclusion. CAS is beneficial for the following: to abreast users with latest developments in their fields. It promotes quality research. It avoids duplication of research, assists in creation of new ideas. It saves users time in searching the current literature on a specific topic. Clark stated that a knowledge of the literature is necessary to fulfill a professional role. Thank you.